What if your sweet tooth isn't the problem, but the solution? After 60, muscle loss sneaks up faster than most people realize. One day you're just a little sore after walking, the next, your legs feel heavy, your balance is off, and you're struggling with everyday tasks. And while most doctors warn you to cut sugar completely, the truth is, some sweets can actually protect and rebuild your muscles. You just have to choose wisely. In this video, we're breaking down 4 surprising sweets that support muscle health in seniors, and 4 common desserts that do serious damage. If you want to stay independent, strong, and steady on your feet, keep watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more science-backed ways to age stronger, not weaker. Dark chocolate, 70% or higher, the sweet muscle defender. Dark chocolate isn't just a guilty pleasure, it's a powerful medicinal food hiding behind a dessert label. With a cocoa content of 70% or more, dark chocolate is rich in magnesium, flavonoids, and polyphenol, all essential for healthy aging muscles. Magnesium in particular helps with muscle contraction and relaxation, while flavonoids increase circulation and reduce inflammation, making each bite more helpful than harmful. What makes dark chocolate a standout for seniors is its ability to improve blood flow, especially to the legs and arms. Good circulation means your muscles get more oxygen and nutrients, and that leads to faster recovery, less soreness, and better strength over time. If you often feel tingling, leg fatigue, or cramps after walking, this kind of chocolate may help more than you'd expect. But it's not just about muscles. Dark chocolate also improves mitochondrial function, which is a fancy way of saying it helps your muscle cells produce energy more efficiently. This becomes crucial after 60, when our bodies naturally generate less cellular energy, leading to fatigue, slower healing, and weaker muscle tone. A small piece of dark chocolate daily could be like fuel for your inner engine. One overlooked benefit of dark chocolate is its impact on stress and muscle tension. It promotes the release of endorphins and lowers cortisol, both of which help reduce stress-related muscle tightness. For seniors experiencing chronic muscle aches or spasms linked to anxiety or poor sleep, this sweet treat can offer subtle but real relief. It's also important to note that dark chocolate contains caffeine and theobromine, 2 natural stimulants that gently boost alertness and circulation without causing the blood sugar crashes associated with sugary snacks. That's a huge advantage for seniors trying to stay mentally sharp and physically active without risking a midday crash. Just remember, the magic is in the quality. Look for organic, 70% plus dark chocolate with minimal sugar and no added oils. A single square per day, preferably after lunch, can satisfy cravings while delivering real muscle-boosting benefits. In the battle against age-related weakness, this is one sweet you don't have to give up. Dates, natural energy for aging muscles. At first glance, dates might seem like just another sticky, sugary fruit. But don't be fooled, these little brown gems are packed with the very nutrients your muscles crave after 60. They offer an ideal combination of natural glucose, potassium, magnesium, and fiber, which work together to energize muscles, support cellular repair, and fight fatigue without triggering inflammation. Glucose is the body's primary fuel source for movement, especially during light activity like walking or gardening. Unlike refined sugar, which spikes and crashes your energy, the slow-burning sugars in dates provide steady fuel, helping your muscles work longer, without the usual stiffness and burnout that hits many seniors after exertion. But dates are more than just a source of fuel, they're a potassium powerhouse. Potassium is essential for maintaining healthy muscle contractions, reducing cramps, and promoting fluid balance in your cells. If you've ever woken up with a leg cramp or felt your calves tighten during a walk, a mild potassium deficiency might be to blame, and dates can fix that naturally. The magnesium in dates also plays a key role in preventing muscle fatigue and helping muscles relax properly after use. For seniors who suffer from tight hamstrings, shoulder tension, or back stiffness, this makes dates a gentle but effective ally. Unlike supplements, your body absorbs these minerals more efficiently from whole food sources like fruit. Dates are also rich in antioxidants, including flavonoids and carotenoids. These compounds protect your muscles from oxidative stress, one of the top causes of muscle atrophy with age. When your cells are constantly under attack from free radicals, due to poor diet, pollution, or stress, your muscles start to shrink. Dates help shield them, slowing that process down. Even your gut health gets a boost. The natural fiber in dates feeds your good gut bacteria, which in turn supports better nutrient absorption, including calcium and protein, two essentials for muscle maintenance. A healthy gut means more of what you eat actually gets used to keep your body strong. For seniors looking for a safe, sweet snack that actually improves stamina and recovery, a few dates per day can go a long way. Pair them with nuts for an extra protein hit, or stuff them with almond butter for a dessert that does more than satisfy your sweet tooth, it strengthens you from the inside out. Almond butter, no sugar, the creamy treat that rebuilds muscles. When most people think of sweets, they picture something sugary and processed, not a spoonful of almond butter. But unsweetened almond butter, especially the kind made with just roasted almonds, is a surprisingly powerful treat for seniors looking to protect their muscles. It's rich in plant-based protein, vitamin E, magnesium, and healthy fats, and unlike many desserts, it doesn't spike your blood sugar or fuel inflammation. What makes almond butter special is its high protein content combined with its creamy, dessert-like texture. For older adults struggling to get enough quality protein, especially those with a reduced appetite, this smooth nut butter can help meet daily needs while feeling like a treat, not a chore. Protein is critical for preventing sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss, and almond butter delivers it in a form that's easy to digest and enjoyable. But it doesn't stop there. Almonds are loaded with vitamin E, a potent antioxidant that shields your muscle cells from damage and helps repair them after stress. After 60, your body becomes more vulnerable to oxidative stress from exercise, inflammation, or illness, and this vitamin is one of your best defenses against it. A spoonful of almond butter a day may help reduce stiffness, soreness, and slow muscle deterioration. Its magnesium content is also worth noting. As discussed earlier, magnesium supports proper muscle contraction and relaxation, helping to prevent cramps, twitches, and fatigue. If your muscles feel like they lock up too easily or you often wake up sore, you may be low on this mineral, and almond butter offers a delicious way to restore it. Even better, almond butter contains monounsaturated fats that support hormonal balance. For seniors, this is key, especially as testosterone and estrogen levels decline with age. These fats help stabilize blood sugar, reduce cortisol, your stress hormone, and enhance the body's ability to build and preserve muscle. It's dessert with benefits that go far beyond flavor. Unlike candy or cookies, almond butter doesn't lead to crashes. Its natural fats and protein slow digestion, keeping you full longer and preventing blood sugar spikes. That's especially helpful for seniors with diabetes or insulin resistance, as it supports stable energy and fewer cravings throughout the day. Just be careful with the label. Many commercial almond butters add sugar, hydrogenated oils, or fillers, so always choose one with just almonds, and maybe a pinch of salt. Enjoy it on apple slices, dark chocolate squares, or even by the spoon, a simple, satisfying treat that helps you stay stronger with every bite. Greek yogurt with berries, a sweet, creamy powerhouse for muscle recovery. If you're looking for a sweet that satisfies your dessert cravings while actually strengthening your muscles, Greek yogurt with berries is hard to beat. It's packed with complete protein, gut-boosting probiotics, natural antioxidants, and calcium, all in a creamy, tangy bowl that feels indulgent without harming your health. The biggest muscle-building benefit of Greek yogurt? Casein protein, a slow-digesting form of protein that fuels muscle repair over several hours. This is especially important for seniors, whose muscles don't rebuild as quickly after activity or minor injury. A serving of Greek yogurt after dinner can provide steady amino acid delivery throughout the night, supporting nighttime recovery and reducing next-day soreness. Adding berries takes this muscle-supporting dessert to another level. Blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries are rich in anthocyanins and vitamin C, which reduce inflammation, protect connective tissue, and help preserve collagen, a key structural protein found in muscles and joints. That means fewer aches and better flexibility over time, especially if you suffer from stiffness in the legs or shoulders. And then there's probiotics, the healthy bacteria found in fermented foods like yogurt. These little microbes don't just help your digestion, they also improve nutrient absorption, particularly calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D, all vital for muscle contraction, nerve signaling, and post-exercise recovery. A healthier gut means more of what you eat actually reaches your muscles. Greek yogurt is also high in calcium and potassium, which work together to support muscle contraction and bone strength. These minerals prevent muscle spasms and help regulate fluid balance, especially important if you're sweating more in the summer or dealing with medications that affect hydration. Weakness and cramping? This combo helps push both out the door. It also satisfies sweet cravings in a smart, stable way. Thanks to its natural protein and fat content, Greek yogurt prevents the blood sugar spikes and crashes that processed sweets cause. The berries add just enough natural sugar and fiber to make it feel like dessert, without overwhelming your system. This is crucial for seniors managing diabetes or insulin sensitivity. Just be sure to choose plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt, and add your own berries and maybe a drizzle of raw honey or cinnamon if you like. Avoid flavored versions, they often come loaded with sugar. A bowl of this treat a few times a week can help you stay mobile, energized, and satisfied, while also giving your muscles what they need to stay strong. Now that we've covered the 4 sweets that support muscle health, let's flip the coin, and explore the 4 sugary foods that silently sabotage senior strength. Ready to begin with the first harmful sweet? Store-bought pastries and cakes, the sugar bombs that weaken your muscles. They may look innocent on the outside, a slice of cake, a muffin, or a glazed donut. But for seniors, these ultra-processed baked goods are among the most dangerous sweets when it comes to muscle health. They combine refined sugar, white flour, and trans fats into one sugary bomb that promotes inflammation, spikes insulin, and silently chips away at your strength. The biggest issue? Rapid blood sugar spikes. These sweets are typically loaded with refined carbs and lack fiber or protein. This sends your blood glucose soaring, forcing your pancreas to pump out insulin in high amounts. Over time, this leads to insulin resistance, which not only increases your risk for diabetes but also severely impairs muscle growth and repair. Muscles rely on insulin to shuttle nutrients into cells. Without it, they stay underfed and weak. But that's not all. Most store-bought pastries contain hydrogenated oils or margarine, a hidden source of trans fats. These fats damage cell membranes, promote chronic inflammation, and block nutrient absorption at the muscular level. For older adults already experiencing slower regeneration, this makes recovery harder and muscle loss faster. There's also the issue of glycation, a process where excess sugar binds to proteins in your body, including muscle tissue, and stiffens them. This contributes to a loss of flexibility, joint pain, and even sagging skin. Seniors who regularly consume cakes and pastries often report stiffness in the mornings, slow wound healing, and fatigue that lingers for days. And don't forget the hidden additives. Most commercial cakes and muffins are packed with preservatives, emulsifiers, artificial colors, and flavor enhancers. These can increase oxidative stress in the body, damaging muscle cells and overloading detox organs like the liver and kidneys. The result? You feel bloated, sluggish, and struggle to maintain strength despite efforts to eat enough. Lastly, these sweets offer zero lasting satiety. After 30 to 60 minutes, your blood sugar crashes, leaving you tired, foggy, and craving more. This roller coaster not only affects your mood and energy but also interrupts the hormonal signals that support healthy muscle maintenance. In short, pastries and cakes might feel comforting, but they come at a serious cost for aging muscles. Swap them for smarter treats, like Greek yogurt or almond butter, and you'll feel the difference not just in your stomach, but in your legs, joints, and daily movement. Sugary sodas and sweetened drinks, liquid muscle loss in a bottle. They're bubbly, sweet, and everywhere, from vending machines to dinner tables. But sugary sodas, sweet iced teas, fruit punches, and flavored lattes are more than just thirst quenchers. For seniors, they are liquid muscle wasters, flooding the bloodstream with fast-digesting sugar that overwhelms the body's ability to process it properly, especially after age 60. The first problem is volume. A single 12-ounce can of soda contains around 35 to 40 grams of added sugar, that's nearly 10 teaspoons in one serving. Unlike sugar in solid foods, these sweeteners absorb almost instantly, causing rapid blood sugar spikes. This floods your body with insulin, but in older adults, that insulin doesn't work as efficiently, leading to muscle starvation and fatigue, even if you've just eaten. But there's more than just sugar in these drinks. Most sodas, especially colas, contain phosphoric acid, which interferes with calcium absorption. And calcium isn't just for bones, it's critical for muscle contraction and relaxation. Seniors who drink sodas regularly often experience more muscle cramps, joint stiffness, and slower reflexes due to mineral imbalances. Another overlooked danger is that sugary drinks don't signal fullness to the brain. You can drink 300 calories in juice or soda and still feel hungry. This leads to overconsumption, weight gain, and inflammation, all of which speed up sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. Over time, it becomes harder to maintain muscle mass, even with exercise. Worse still, many of these drinks contain high fructose corn syrup, HFCS, a sweetener linked to insulin resistance, liver stress, and increased fat accumulation around muscles and organs. HFCS doesn't get processed like regular sugar. Instead, it gets dumped into the liver, which converts it into fat, raising triglycerides and worsening metabolic health. Lastly, sugary beverages dehydrate you. They may seem like hydration, but the caffeine and sugar content can actually pull water from your cells, drying out tissues, reducing blood flow, and making it harder for muscles to recover after use. Seniors need more hydration support, not less, and these drinks do the opposite. The bottom line? Sweet drinks might be satisfying in the moment, but they quietly disrupt every system that supports strength. Replace them with water, tart cherry juice, or a homemade smoothie with yogurt and berries, and your muscles will thank you with more energy, better tone, and improved recovery. Candy and chocolate bars, sweet, cheap, and quietly stealing your strength. That little bar in your desk drawer or candy bowl on the counter may seem harmless, but regular candy consumption can seriously sabotage your muscle health after 60. Whether it's milk chocolate, nougat-filled bars, caramels, or chewy gummies, these processed sweets are often a triple threat, high in sugar, full of unhealthy fats, and completely devoid of nutrients. First, the sugar content is sky-high. Many popular chocolate bars contain 25 to 35 grams of sugar in a single serving, sometimes more than your total recommended daily intake. This sugar overload doesn't just spike your blood glucose. It also increases inflammation in the muscles, promoting breakdown instead of recovery. Over time, this leads to slower healing from exercise, chronic soreness, and decreased endurance. Candy is also loaded with cheap oils and fillers, like palm oil, hydrogenated soybean oil, and artificial emulsifiers. These ingredients create a soft texture or glossy coating, but inside your body, they fuel oxidative stress and damage the mitochondria inside your muscle cells. Mitochondria are responsible for energy production. Damaged mitochondria equals weaker, more fatigued muscles. Another issue is how candy affects satiety and cravings. Unlike whole foods that come with fiber or protein, candy is pure sugar and fat. It triggers dopamine in the brain, your feel-good chemical, and then leaves you crashing an hour later. That crash signals your body to crave more sugar, leading to a vicious cycle of overeating and poor muscle nourishment. Many chocolate and candy products also contain artificial preservatives and dyes, which can interfere with digestive function, especially in older adults with slower metabolism. Poor digestion means poor nutrient absorption, and muscles rely heavily on nutrients like magnesium, potassium, and amino acids for strength and repair. And finally, the high glycemic impact of candy means your blood sugar spikes and crashes violently. These swings not only increase fatigue and brain fog, but they can also lead to muscle protein breakdown, especially if you go too long without proper nutrition between sugar binges. For seniors, this is a silent but serious path to sarcopenia. To make things worse, some seniors replace real meals with sweet snacks, reaching for a chocolate bar instead of something protein-rich and muscle-repairing. Over time, this behavior erodes muscle tissue and weakens your ability to stay active. The solution? Save candy for rare occasions, and reach for fruit with nut butter, Greek yogurt with berries, or dark chocolate, over 70% cacao, if you want a sweet fix without sabotaging your strength. Commercial ice cream, a cold, creamy path to muscle weakness. It's cool, comforting, and nostalgic, but modern commercial ice cream may be one of the most deceptive treats for seniors concerned about muscle health. What looks like an innocent dessert is actually a cocktail of added sugars, inflammatory oils, and artificial additives that slowly chip away at your strength, mobility, and recovery ability. Let's start with the sugar content. A single bowl of store-bought ice cream can contain 25 to 40 grams of sugar, often combined with glucose syrup, high-fructose corn syrup, and maltodextrin. These sugars spike insulin levels fast, and when insulin sensitivity is already declining with age, this overload can lead to poor muscle repair and rapid fatigue. Muscles thrive on stable energy, not sugar roller coasters. But the problem goes deeper. Ice cream often contains hydrogenated oils and trans fats, used to improve texture and shelf life. These fats are inflammatory by nature and can weaken the structure of muscle cells, reduce elasticity in connective tissue, and even promote fat gain in place of lean muscle. In older adults, this makes recovery slower and exercise feel harder than it should. Next, there's the issue of casein-heavy dairy and artificial stabilizers. Many seniors develop low-grade dairy intolerance as they age. This leads to bloating, sluggish digestion, and impaired absorption of nutrients, including magnesium, zinc, and protein, all of which are essential for muscle repair. If you feel gassy, tired, or heavy after eating ice cream, it's your gut waving a red flag. Commercial ice creams also contain guar gum, carrageenan, artificial vanilla, and coloring agents, none of which nourish the body. Instead, they create low-level toxicity that your liver and kidneys must filter. For aging organs already under pressure, this added burden can slow the elimination of waste and toxins, a hidden enemy of healthy, oxygen-rich blood flow to muscles. And then there's the emotional trap. Ice cream is often eaten when tired, stressed, or sad, making it not just a dietary choice but a habit linked to comfort. When seniors reach for a bowl nightly, it can replace healthier post-dinner habits, like a light protein snack that supports overnight muscle rebuilding. Over time, this shift leads to weaker legs, less mobility, and more frustration. Instead, consider blending frozen bananas with a splash of almond milk and cinnamon for a naturally sweet and muscle-friendly alternative. Or choose unsweetened Greek yogurt with a drizzle of honey and chopped walnuts. It satisfies the craving while actively nourishing your muscles. After 60, your muscles need protection, not just from aging, but from what's hiding in your kitchen. While some sweets quietly destroy strength and slow recovery, others can actually support energy, mobility, and repair. Choose wisely. Swap sugar traps for muscle-friendly treats, and your body will thank you with every stronger step you take. If this helped, like and subscribe, your muscles will feel the difference.